Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today, episode 130 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, click the eye in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of the series. And as always, check out the video description for our Linktree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. And also in that video description is our information on channel memberships. $5 a month for ad-free extended link videos, exclusive videos, and more. Merch discounts as well on Osmond Racing merchandise. So definitely go check that out down there in the video description. Like I said, got a doozy on hand for you all today. It is an 11 race episode for all our channel members. Everybody else, you'll see the 3 that we have not raced. Well, you'll see 2 that we have raced at. Well, have we raced at? Yeah. Well, you'll see 1 track we've raced at in the first race at Eldora, which is our showcase race for regular viewing pleasure. Then we'll head to Durango Park and then Weedsport for our second showcase race. But channel members, you're going to see all 11. So Williams Grove is where we'll start out. Then we'll head to Eldora, like I said, for the first showcase of the video. Then Durango Park indoors in Texas. And then we start a plethora of members-only videos or races. Fairbury Speedway, Oswego, Madison Lake, Lima Land, Sugar Bush, Port Royal, and Prairie View before we round out the episode at Weedsport Speedway for another showcase event. We are currently second in the point standings to Mike Harrison and even 30 points behind him after he grabbed his 4th win on the year in last episode's last race. Now we are 100% upgraded, so there's not really anything we can do to make the car faster aside from drive better. So we just got to do what we got to do here. No immediate repairs needed to the car. Williams Grove Speedway is the first race on tap for us here today. That'll be a members only exclusive race. So we'll go ahead and get that one run and meet everybody else back here before we head to Eldora. All wrapped up from Williams Grove Speedway. And if we ever go back there, it'll be way too soon because that is not a track I'd like racing. Harsh driving, that is an understatement. We started 17th in the A main and we finished in the 6th position. So yes, we went plus 11, but at what cost? We'll have to repair the car before we head to Eldora. So let's go do that now. Showcase race number 2. It is the, what is it? Is it MSD? MSD showcase here from Eldora Speedway. As long as we put it in the show, we should be good to go with a new sponsoredora on the car. So let's get everything loaded up. Head east to Rossburg, Ohio, and Eldora Speedway. All wrapped up here all wrapped up with practice and qualifying here at Eldora Speedway. We qualified in the 8th position. We'll start outside of the front row in heat race number 2. And I think we can go up a little bit more on the gear ratio. And I'm going to go all the way down another inch on the axle J-bar mounting location. So being a showcase race, let's head to the track. We've got 6 heat races in total. Got a big car count here at Eldora. Let's get going. Heat race number 2 coming up. All right, top 3 to the A-main, top 3 to the A-main, top 2 go through to the qualified dash to our inside. We've got arch nemesis Mike Harrison. We are ready to go as the green flag is out. Green flag is out. We are underway here at Eldora Speedway heat race action. Harrison out to the early lead. We're going to fall to the wayside behind Ken Schrader. Ooh, he slides up in front of us. We're going to try a little crossover here. Can we get it stuck? Not off of 4, but into turn number 1. We'll have the position. Put us back into position number 2. Tightened up the car a little bit with that axle J-bar location, and it seems to be working just fine. Oh, got to watch out for that inside wall. All it takes is just a little kick to that inside wall to get you nose damage. Harrison out to an early lead here in this one, about a 1 second lead. About 1 second is the gap. You can probably go a little more on the gear ratio as well. 6 laps to go. Remember, top 3 head through to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Halfway home this time by 5 down, 5 to go, and at the halfway point, Mike Harrison is your race leader. We are second. Ken Schrader has that third and final A main transfer spot as of right now. Tyler Nicely, the odd man looking out, and Alan Weiser rides in 5th, also outside looking in on an A main transfer spot. Say all that as we navigate to the top of the speedway through the corners, see if we can make anything happen up there, cut into the gap at all. We are not able to, as Mike Harrison is on rails right now. We'll make one adjustment to the car, 2 laps to go for the qualified dash, assuming we're able to hold on for the qualified dash. We'll split the difference between the 2 back markers as we put them in our rear view, this time by white flag is flying. One more trip around the speedway here in heat race number 2. Mike Harrison is gone, baby, gone. This time, checkered flag. We finish in the 2nd position. We finish 2nd. We'll start 8th in the qualified dash. Mike Harrison grabs the win. He'll go through to the qualified dash as well. We will both take Ken Schrader through to the A main with us. Tyler Nicely, Alan Weiser, and everybody else gonna have to come through the alphabet soup. Great race for us there in the qualified dash. Started 8th, finished 3rd, and most importantly, ahead of Mike Harrison. So not only are we going to be starting on the inside row, the inside of the 2nd row to be specific. Oh, I got an itch in my back. We're going to be starting to the inside of Mike Harrison as he starts to our outside of the 2nd row. Not going to make any changes to the car, so if you want to know the setup, there it is. That's what we're working with right now. Excuse me. All right. A main at Eldora Speedway. The UMP Modified Showcase is up next. Gridded and ready to rock here in the UMP Modified Showcase at Eldora Speedway. Mike Beasley started 16th. He finished 3rd in Heat 4. And starting 23rd, finishing 5th in the B mains, Lucas Lee. Finishing 3rd in Heat Race number 3, Tyson Blood's going to start 15th. And we finished 3rd in the qualified dash. We're going to start from the 3rd position. We are ready to go. Trent Young, Kenny Wallace on the front row. Green flag is out. Green flag is out for the showcase here at Eldora Speedway. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Got to watch out for that inside wall. You hit it, it's going to give you damage on the nose of the car. 3 wide for the race lead through turns 3 and 4. Oh boy, we're going to come out in 3rd as Young grabs the top spot. 3 cars under a blanket for the top spot here. We're going to make a little bit of contact with Kenny Wallace there off of turn number 2. Trent Young's going to pull out ahead, but we're going to get in front of Wallace and take over the number 2 spot here as we complete lap number 2. Good showcase race so far in this one. Granted, we're only 2, working 3 laps into it, but it has been great so far in this one. All night the racing has been great here from Eldora Speedway. 3 laps complete as we are trying to reel in Trent Young for the showcase win. Kenny Wallace still holding off Mike Harrison. Jamie Lomax currently in 5th as we'll come around and complete lap number 4. Trent Young there up on the top side. We're committed to the bottom, catfishing on the bottom and off of turn number 2. Oh, didn't quite have the run. This time through 3 and 4, we're going to send it in on the bottom. We'll slide up the top. Yes, sir. Put us to the point. 5 laps completed. And we are to the point P1. We are now the race leader here at Eldora Speedway in the UMP Modified Showcase event. And let's try to now put some distance between us and the cars behind us. I just need them to keep Mike Harrison behind them. That is all I need them to do. as we try to put a gap between us and second place. Trent Young held on valiantly for those first 4 laps on that top side. Really made that top side work, to be honest, as now I have to keep an eye on them behind us as we complete lap number 8. They are still ripping the lip up there, making that top side work. See if they're able to gain on us at all. And he does gain on us a little bit on corner exit, but it's really corner entry, as long as I don't bounce it off the outside wall. Corner entry and through the middle of the corner is where we really gain everything. So as long as we are able to continue that, we should be good to go. All right, 10 laps are complete. This time behind at the 10-lap mark, we are the race leader. Trent Young is second. Kenny Wallace third. Mike Harrison rides in fourth with Jamie Lomax. Rounding out the top 5, like I said, with 10 laps complete. We got a little loose there through the middle of 3 and 4, but we were able to hold on to it. 11 laps complete as we are now starting to approach the back of the field. Oh, Ray Bollinger gets into it with Michael Ledford. Bollinger goes around. Caution is out. Not sure what to think about this one, but as we go through the restart, we are still the race leader. Kenny Wallace, Trent Young, Mike Harrison, Jamie Lomax, your top 5 as we are ready to go with the restart. Green flag, back out. We've been really good on starts and restarts all night. That's why we made up most of the positions in the qualified dash. So I'm very kind of happy to see a caution because it takes away a few laps. We got a little loosey-goosey there off of 4, and Trent Young is going to capitalize. He's going to jump back to the spot. And as I was saying, I was doing well on starts and restarts. I get past on a restart. So we'll do a little crisscross applesauce to Mr. Young there. And off a turn or through 3 and 4, we'll grab the top spot right back. So we'll have to pay attention to that as time goes on, if we have another restart situation. But it can't be perfect all the time, right? So we'll come around now, complete lap number 24, quickly approaching that halfway point. Lap 20 is the halfway point of 40 here at Eldora Speedway. Noticing one thing here, if you take a look at that leaderboard, you know who you don't see? Mike Harrison, no longer in the top 5. He restarted in the 4th position, has now fallen outside of the top 5. Here's we'll come around and complete lap number 18, approaching that halfway mark. Kenny Wallace right there, though. We cannot make any mistakes. Kenny Wallace, Trent Young, both right there. It's a tenth of a second separates those two cars. We have to make sure to minimize the mistakes on our end. 21 to go. Wow. Jimmy Owens now throws his hat in the mix for the runner-up spot. 3 cars under a blanket within 0.3 of a second of each other for the second position. This time by Flagman Dan to the flag stand. He's got cross sticks in the air. Halfway home, 20 down, 20 to go. And at the halfway point, Kenny Wallace is your second place car. Trent Young third, Jimmy Owens fourth, and Jamie Lomax rides in P5. No Mike Harrison to be found. That is an interesting development here at Eldora. Now on the back half of this 40-lap main event, car is running strong and smooth now with 18 laps complete. Oh boy, this has been a good one for us here. Once we've gotten to the point, only one small challenge so far in this one from Trent Young. Like I said, we've got to minimize the mistakes. That was one small one we made there as we've got through turns 3 and 4. Broke the throttle a little bit. Car's a little tight through the middle and on exit. But other than that, we are good right now. Car's running really well. And we have a decent gap to the cars behind us. We're approaching the back of the field once again, and as we do so, we'll complete lap number 25. Trent Young is now second. Kenny Wallace falls to third. Jimmy Owens, Jamie Lomax fourth and fifth. We're looking to get by Ray Bollinger at the back of the field here. And then turn number 3 will send it hard into that corner. We will go to we'll get him another lap down because he brought out that first caution. I'm pretty sure he was a lap down when that caution came out. We'll get by Lucas Lee, put him a lap down. As we're now stretching that lead out to over 1 second here at Eldora. laps to go. 13 laps to go. Approaching 21st running Michael Ledford, Drake Troutman, Tyler Nicely, Zeke McKenzie in front of Michael Ledford. Jeez, forgot who I was passing. All right, we're going to... I thought about looking to the outside of Troutman, and we will look to the outside of Troutman. Just got to be careful because the car's not really geared to run anywhere other than the bottom. 11 to go. 11 laps to go. Kenny Wallace cuts the lead down to less than a second there as we had to navigate to the outside of Troutman to put him a lap down. This time by 2 palms in the air from Flagman. Sorry. Let's fix that. There we go. As I was saying, 2 palms in the air from Flagman Dan in the flag stand. We are 10 laps to go. Wallace, Young, Owens, Lomax, your top 5 at the 10 lap to go mark, at the 30 lap mark if you want to be really precise about it. But 9 laps to go. Now we are into single digits as we've got the race lead and no sign of Mike Harrison there on the leaderboard. A bare minimum, he's running in 6th, but I would really hope that he's much further back than that, so we can gain some points on him here at Eldora. 8 laps now remain as we try to navigate towards the bottom of the track on Mike Beasley riding in 17th. Tyson Blood in front of him in 16th. Beasley goes a lap down as we complete lap number 33. Tyson Blood, Kyle Strickler, Will Krupp, the next 3 cars in front of us, set to go a lap down. Tyson Blood, as we now have 6 laps to go, and you know what that means next time by. Flagman Dan in the flag saying he's getting a hand wave ready because this time by, he's got a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. We've got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Kenny Wallace, Trent Young, 2nd and 3rd. Jimmy Owens, Mike Harrison now poking a nose back into the top 5 with 5 to go. Mike Harrison back into the top 5 as we try to give a little boot to the booty on Will Krupp there, running in 14th. We're going to send it hard into turn number 3 on Krupp on the inside of him, put him a lap down. 3 laps remain as we are now only 3/10 of a second ahead of Kenny Wallace. Oh, and he gets into the lap car. Will Krupp, caution is out. Late race drama here at Eldora Speedway. We're going to restart from the lead. Kenny Wallace is in 2nd. Trent Young, Jimmy Owens, Mike Harrison, your top 5. Ready to go once more. Green flag back out. It'll be a green-white checkered finish, a natural green-white checkered finish. Let's see if we are able to hold on to it here for the final 2 laps. Remember what happened last time as we weren't able to really hold on to it, but we got back to it. White flag, one more trip around the speedway here at Eldora. We picked him up and put him down here on the restart. Got some new names in the top 5, but off of turn number 4, checkered flag, winner. Chicken is for dinner. We'll grab the race win here. This is beautiful. We'll grab the race win here at Eldora Speedway. Trent Young will hold on for the 2nd place finish. Rick Conoyer uses that late race restart for a top 3. Jamie Lomax will finish 4th. Kenny Wallace falls back to 5th on that late race restart. And look at that, Mike Harrison finishes in 7th. A fantastic night for us here at Eldora Speedway as we pick up the race win and a considerable amount of points on Mike Harrison, 63, 70, 83. Now it is less than 30 points here as we pick up win number 4 on the season. I can't do math that fast. So 28. Yep, 28 points. This is now a 28-point gap as he got 48 to our 75. So if we could have a few more races like that, I think we'd have a good shot to grab the points lead. Let's head to the payout window. 40,000, 98, 02, 54, 677, and 1046. $105,525 for a race win here at Eldora Speedway. Let's head back to the race shop. Back at the race shop. After our win in the showcase race at that, I kind of missed that with everything else going on. Got the win in the showcase race at Eldora, so let's add that special trophy to the trophy case. I don't know how many showcase races I've actually won, so definitely a good run for us there at Eldora. It felt good to finally get the monkey off our back and grab a win. While Mike Harrison finishes outside of the top 5. Oh my goodness. So, all right. Super Colors Paint Store gave us a great initial or signing bonus, but MSD is going to give us a better payout per race. And since we've got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2. We've got 9 races with MSD. So it's going to be 27,000-ish extra that we're going to get from MSD as our payout per race. So we're going to get MSD signed, get the car rewrapped, and then we will head to Durango Park in Texas for the next race. All wrapped up with the practice and qualifications here at Durango Park Raceway, a 4/10 mile indoors in Texas. Got our goal time in both practice and qualifying. Did I already say it? Doesn't matter. Got the goal in both, and we qualified. Top of the board with a 13.436. Interesting development, though. Mike Harrison, 13th, qualifies 13th. And he will be in our heat race, but he will be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. He will start 4th in heat race number 1, where we're going to roll from the pole in this one. Not going to make any changes to the car. Let's head to the track and get this one underway. All right, top 5 to the main, top 2 to the qualified dash. We are rolling from pole position here at Durango Park. Casey Burdett to our outside, ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag's out in this one. We're going to jump to the lead right away. Number top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. We're going to come around and lead lap number 1 here at Durango Park. This is one of my favorite tracks in this game. I think this one came out in Tony Stewart's All-American or Sprint Car Racing. I think it was in the very first Tony Stewart game from Monster Games, and then it was also in All-American Racing. And it might have been in the SRX game too. I don't remember, but it has made its way into the World of Outlaws as we are running away with this one. You'll notice the cars behind us running that extreme top side. I don't really know why they do that, but it is not the fast way around here. As you can see, us on the bottom, we are running away with this one now. Interesting development again. Mike Harrison qualifies 13th. And you'll notice there on the leaderboard, he's riding in 5th. Top 5 transferred through to the A main. So that means he'll be starting 5, 10, 15, 20. What, 20th? No. He'll start 16th if he holds on to that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 17th, actually. Yeah, he'll start 17th if he holds on to that spot. So he'll be deep in the field unless he can get by Rick Conoyer for the 4th position. We'll come around, complete lap number 7 here. 3 laps to go. As we are running away with this one, MSD must be happy with these results. Smooth as can be. 2 laps to go here at Durango Park. We'll get by John Zander here running 9th. Tyson Blood rides in 8th. He'll have to go through a B main, as will Mike Beasley, as white flag is out. 1 more trip around the racetrack here at Durango Park Raceway. We'll get by both Blood and Beasley. Put them a lap down here in the 10-lap heat race. Checker flag waves. Heat race win. We'll grab the win here in heat race action at Durango Park Raceway. We'll roll from the pole to qualify dash. We'll take Casey Burdett to the dash with us. Mike McKinney, Rick Conoyer, and Mike Harrison will all transfer through to the A main. Tyler Nicely and everybody else on back gonna have to run the B main. All right, A main time. We've got the win in the qualified dash. Oh my god! Got the win in the qualified dash. We're gonna roll from the pole to the A main. See if we can get it done. More importantly, let's see how well Mike Harrison does after starting at the tail of the field. Well, towards the tail of the field. Remember, he finished 5th in heat race number 1, so he'll be starting in the, if we took top 5 from each heat race, so 5, 10, 15, 20, he'll start, what, 17th? 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see. A-Main from, oh boy, goodness. A-Main from Durango Park Raceway is up next. All right, A-Main graded and ready to rock here at Durango Park Raceway. Kyle Strickler starting 22nd. He finished 2nd in the B-Main and starting 24th, finishing 4th in the B-Main. Will Krupp finishing 4th in Heat 4. Michael Long so start 16th in Week 1. The qualified dash, qualified P1 as well. Won our heat race. We are rolling from the pole position with Nick Hoffman to our outside. Ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. 40 laps is the distance. 4-0. We've qualified first, won our heat race, won the qualified dash to try to get the clean sweep here in our first race with our new sponsor, MSD Ignition Systems, on the car. We will come around and lead lap number 1 here at Durango Park Raceway. Now remember, I've said it a lot, we're trying to keep an eye on Mike Harrison, starting from the 17th position. See if he's able to navigate through the field and grab any spots there as Kenny Wallace closes in quickly on us through turns 1 and 2. We'll have to keep an eye on Wallace and the rest of the field behind us as we navigate through the laps here at Durango Park. Through turns 1 and 2, working lap number 4, starting to stretch the gap to second place Kenny Wallace as Jimmy Owens and Nick Hoffman close in on him for the runner-up spot. Ripper tear off 4 laps complete. Here in Texas, Wallace trying to knock the wall down there through the corners. You see how high he's going up there. Not really gaining a whole lot through the corners. Gets good run into the corner, but not anything through. Oh, wow. He's closed in on us considerably. We just completed lap number 5, and as we completed lap number 5, Kenny Wallace is 2nd, Jimmy Owens 3rd, Nick Hoffman, Jamie Lomax 4th and 5th. 6 laps now complete, 34 to go. 34 laps to go, working on lap number 7 right now of 40. We've got a little less than a 1 second gap back to, right around 1 second, back to second place Kenny Wallace. Remember, Mike Harrison started in the 17th position, so if we see his name pop up on that leaderboard, it is Doom City, if you ask me. In an ideal world, we'll pass him and put him a lap down before anything else happens. Oh, heavy contact, a couple cars up in front of us. Oh, wow, we're going to be able to avoid it. Caution is out. Let's check it out. Harrison rides in 12th right now, plus 5. We are the race leader, Kenny Wallace 2nd, Jimmy Owens, Nick Hoffman, Jamie Lomax, your top 5 as we are ready to go for the restart. Green flag back out. Green flag back out. We'll complete lap number 10 at the line. 30 laps to go. We'll get a little bit of a bad entry into turn number 1, but we'll be able to hold on to the spot. Nonetheless, Mike Harrison restarted from the 12th position. We'll have to see how he transgresses through the field here in this one. Started 17th up to 12th. I don't like that. Because that was only after, what, 10 laps, 9 laps? Plus 5 and 9 laps. That's impressive. So, all right, we'll come around, complete lap number 13 there. Jamie Lomax now rides in the runner-up spot as he has usurped Kenny Wallace. Kenny Wallace now not even in the top 5 here in this one. We'll come around now this time by 15 laps complete. As we complete lap 15, Jamie Lomax is in 2nd, Jimmy Owens 3rd. Michael Altabilly Jr. is in 4th, and Trent Young rides in P5, like I said, with 15. Now 16 laps complete. Jimmy Owens gets by Lomax for the runner-up spot, so he'll take over that position here at Durango Park as we complete lap 17. Looking up ahead of us, there's a gaggle of vehiculars up there, lots of beating and banging going on off the corners. Gonna have to pay attention to that. Kenny Wallace, oh boy, he is at the back. He restarted second. What has happened to Kenneth Wallace? As he is now 24th. That is quite the fall off. Wow, interesting there. Interesting development for sure. Interesting. Very interesting. This time by Flagman Dan in the flag stand. He's got cross sticks in the air. 20 down, 20 to go. We are halfway home. And at the halfway point, Jimmy Owens is your runner-up. Jamie Lomax holds down the third spot on the podium with Michael Altabilly Jr. Casey Burdett making up the rest of the top 5 here at Durango Park Raceway. The man on the move, presumptively, is Mike Harrison, though, as he was up 5 spots on the field after that first caution, and only caution flag to date, up until now. So he was started 17th, was restarted in 12th. We're going to get by 15th place Derek Loesch, put him a lap down. And I do believe I can see Mr. Harrison. He's not having a great run here at Durango Park, not having a good night at all, or in general, as we are just picking them up and putting them down and screwing up turns 1 and 2 as we're trying to navigate around the 14th place car of Rick Conoyer now, trying to put him a lap down, and this time down the front straightaway into turn number 1. We'll do that. 15 to go. Owens, Lomax, Burdett, Young, your top 5 with 15 to go. Behind the OGGO himself, 14 to go. Oh, heavy contact, a couple cars up in front of us. It's a yellow car, Kenny Wallace and Ken Schrader getting together. So who I thought was Mike Harrison, it is not Mike Harrison. 13 to go. Wallace is going to go another lap down as we quickly reel in Adam Stricker riding in 12th. Looks like Harrison has gained a few more spots, but it's not going to be very many with 12 to go here at Durango Park. Adam Stricker, Ken Schrader, next 2 cars in front of us, 12th, 11th. Looks like Harrison, if my math is correct, is running in 9th. So he's gained 3 spots since the restart on lap 10. He gained 5 spots in the first 9 laps and 3 spots since then. This time by 10 laps to go. Flagman Dan's got 2 bombs in the air. 10 laps to go. And there is points leader Mike Harrison right there, right in front of Mike McKinney. As we're going to navigate to the inside, and Mike McKinney riding in 9th or 10th. I'm sorry. Harrison rides in P9. Started 17th, so not a bad run to the front for him. Just uncharacteristic, as he's going to go a lap down here to his points rival. That's got to be a dagger through the heart for Mr. Harrison, as he's now a lap down too. So he's stuck a lap down. First car a lap down too, by the way, as I'm not sure where 8th place is or who even is in 8th place, as the laps dwindle here at Durango Park. But as we've navigated through the lapped traffic, we've pulled out to a 4-second lead over Jimmy Owens and Jamie Lomax. This time by Flagman Dan in the flag stand has a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. 5 laps to go. Throat got real scratchy there. 5 laps to go. Working lap number 36 this time here at Durango Park. It looks like Bollinger and Strickler going back and forth for the... Nope, Strickler's a lap down. I should have already known that. But Bollinger potentially is in that 8th position. I believe he is. as will come around. Ooh, he slots in right in between those two lap cars. Won't get by Strickler and Wallace once more. There'll be 2 to go next time by. Lotion 17th. Slows our momentum, but we'll get 2 sticks in the air. 2 laps to go here at Durango Park. Dominating event for us here. White flag this time by. One more trip around the speedway. Michael Altabelli Jr. rides in 7th. He's the last car on the lead lap as we're going to grab fast time and qualifications, win the heat race, win the qualified dash, roll from the pole, and we're going to grab the dominating A-main victory here at Durango Park. Jimmy Owens will finish 2nd. Jamie Lomax rounds out the podium with Casey Burnett and Trent Young rounding out the top 5 as we get a dominating win here at Durango Park Raceway. Mike Harrison comes from 17th to finish in the 9th position. Wow, what an event for it. I highly doubt they would park those haulers on the infield like that, by the way, in real life. Like with no other barricades other than the posts holding the building up and some tractor tires. No way they would actually park like that. I wouldn't park mine there. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The 44 points Mike Harrison earned to our 75 puts us top of the board by 3 points. Oh boy, this just got interesting here in the UMP Modified National Tour. Let's head to the payout window, grab our earnings, $28,000, $14,850, $54, $167, and $2,092. Going to total out to a cool $99,109 here at Durango Park. Let's head back to the race shop. All right, back here at the race shop after our dominating win. Oh my gosh. Here at Durango Park Raceway. Got the win. We clean sweep on the whole night. One of my favorite tracks in the game. So definitely a fun race there. Got another trophy for the trophy cases. We picked up our 5th win of the season at Durango Park down there in Texas. And we, most importantly, picked up the points lead. So we're going to be points leader as we head into our home track, Fairbury Speedway in Fairbury, Illinois. That is going to be a members-only exclusive, as are the 6 races after it. So channel members, enjoy these next 7 races from Fairbury, Oswego, Madison Lake, Limaland, Sugarbush, Port Royal, Prairie View, before we catch everybody else back up at Weed Sport for another showcase event. All right, we are all wrapped up with our members only video or races there, and it was a doozy. Topping it off with a win here at Prairie View Motorsports Park. A lot has happened in these last several races. We'll go ahead and review it with you, even though you saw the results as we went through the finishes of each race. So got to get the Prairie View trophy in the trophy case. We've got another showcase race coming up, this time at Weed Sport up in New York. As of right now, though, let's go ahead and repair it just because there's a showcase coming up. We are the points leader, tab at the board over Mike Harrison, 51. Ooh, man, 1501 would be 50, and then 11 would be 60, and then 12 is 61, 62, 63, sweet. 67 points is the difference. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results since we raced at Durango Park. We got the dub at home at our home track at Fairbury. Notice Mike Harrison down there in the 8th position. Not a good result for him. Then we went to Oswego. That was a great race. If you get a chance and want to watch one race from the members only video, that is the one to watch. That was a fantastic race. I'm very happy with how that one went. Then we went to Madison Lake Motorsport Park indoor track in Tennessee, finished in the 4th position. And also, I want to point out with Oswego, where's Mike Harrison? He finished 14th. So we were able to pad the lead there. After Oswego, then Madison Lake, like I said, 4th place finish there. If Mike Harrison gets the win. Lima Land, Nick Hoffman comes out on top for once. Somebody different at the top of the leaderboard there at the feature results. We finished in 2nd. Harrison down there in the 7th position. Then Sugarbush. Harrison gets another win. We'll come home 3rd on the podium, on the short step of the podium, they like to say. Then we went to Port Royal. That was a good race. We started 16th at Port Royal, finished in the 4th position. Mike Harrison getting another win there. And then, like you just saw, we wrapped up at Prairie View Motorsports Park. We've got the win. Harrison comes home 4th. So that leaves us with the, like I said, 67-point lead as we head into the next showcase at Weed Sport. Got everything repaired on the car. We are ready to go 50 laps in New York. Let's head to Weed Sport. All right, all wrapped up with qualifications here at Weed Sport. Got the sponsor bonus in practice. Did not get it in qualifications because the goal time was just way outlandish for what we were doing. So we qualified 22nd. We're going to start 4th in our heat race. The only good news about that is Mike Harrison qualified like 15th. So we are off on a good one here, or not a good one. We're off to a start here at Weed Sport. For the showcase, let's head to the heat race and get this thing underway. All right, top 3 to the A main. So we got to put ourselves +1 on the field. So we gotta get at least one spot here. Ken Schrader, Kenny Wallace, Trent Young starting in front of us. Ooh, we are all sorts of wibbly wobbly, bibbly bobbly here on the initial start of this one. We're going to be a little easy going into turn number 1 as we're going to dive it down to the inside and get a good run down the back straightaway off the back stretch off of turn number 2. We'll come around complete lap 1 in 4th place. First, we are on the outside looking in, though, of A main transfer spots. We got to get by Kenny Wallace if we want to get into the A main here at Weed Sport. Just got to be real careful when you go through turn 1, and there we go. We got a good run off of 2 down the backstretch into turn number 3, bouncing off the rev limiter through 3 and 4. We've got the inside line on Kenny Wallace. We'll clear him off of 4 down the front stretch, put us into the transfer spot. And the A-main transfer spot is not enough for us. We want to put ourselves into the qualified dash and start up in the front of the field. Let's now try to hunt down and get by Ken Trader in the next 6 laps. Ooh, boy, we got a good run there through 1 and 2 and through 3 and 4. We're going to bounce it off the outside wall as we hit the halfway point. 5 laps to go. We had a good run there through 1 and 2. He gets a good run off of 2 down the back straightaway. The back stretch, I'm sorry. Off of 3, he gets a good run, and so do we. Oh, to the inside of Kenny Schrader. There we go. Off of 2. Big run for us here into turn number 3. Can we hold off the living legend himself? Yes, sir. At the line. Oh, Wallace and Schrader make contact. 3 to go. We are in the qualified Ash. 3 laps to go. Working lap number 8. Will be 2 to go this time by the flag saying Trent Young is gone. He is 4 seconds ahead of us here as he takes 2 to go. We take 2 to go right there. We just got to hold on, and we will put ourselves into the qualified dash from starting in the 4th position, qualifying 22nd, all the way into potentially the qualified dash via the heat row. I mean, the only way you can get into the qualified dash is through the race, but we've got to be careful because Kenny Wallace is hunting us down. He has closed in considerably these last few laps. Too little, too late. Checkered flag is out. We'll come home P2 and head through to the qualified dash. We'll start 10th on the field in the qualified dash. Trent Young gets the race win. He'll go through to the qualified dash as well, but he'll start much further up than we are. Kenny Wallace grabs the 3rd and final A-main transfer spot. Ken Schrader, Travis Vandertop, William Zaborski, and everybody else is going to have to run through the soup if they want to make it to the showcase event. Back in the pit area after our 8th place run in the qualified dash, we started 10th, finished 8th. Not a bad effort for us there. However, interesting development. You know who wasn't in the qualified dash? Yes, sir, the 24 car of Mike Harrison. So we've got a good shot of gaining more points on the lead, or padding our points lead here. That's what I was trying to say. So we are starting from the 8th position here in the qualified dash at Weed Sports Speedway for the UMP Modified Showcase. Let's hit the track and get ready to go green. All right, gritted and ready to rock here at Weed Sports Speedway for the UMP Modified Showcase. Drake Troutman starting 12th. He finished 12th in the qualified dash. And starting 21st, finishing 3rd in the B main, Kyle Strickler. Rick Conoyer starting 13th. He finished 3rd in Heat 1, and we finished 8th in the qualified dash. We're going to start from the 8th position. I wasn't able to see if Mike Harrison was back there or not, but he would have had to come through... Well, he would have had to finish 3rd in his heat race or come through the B main. So I guess time will tell whether or not he actually made it. So Altabelli's going to get to our inside. That's fine. I'm not going to really push the issue here, I should say, mainly because we've already locked up the sponsor. Okay, Rick Conoyer is going to loop himself out. And there we go. Mike Harrison's right behind us. So Mike Harrison now in 11th. All right, we'll have a restart here because Rick Conoyer sent it in the corner and barely touched us and looped himself around. So we'll have a restart here from the 10th position. Green flag is back out. We'll have a better restart this time as we'll come around and complete lap number 2 at the line. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I did everything I could to not spin Michael Altabelli Jr. right there. So do we have any damage on the car? We do not. I certainly don't want any though, so let's try to keep it as clean as possible. Now knowing where Mike Harrison is, we kind of have to try now. Yeah. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do too terribly much, but it is what it is. Harrison rides right there, right in front of us in the 10th position. So he's not gaining a whole lot on us if things were to end right now. But things aren't ending right now. We've still got, 45 laps to go, but we're going to get to the inside of Harrison and grab 10th spot right back from him. We're now back into the top 10, right where we started, but we want more. We had a good run there through 1 and 2 on Derek Loesch. Oh, Loesch and Altabelli get together. We're going to split the difference. And grab a couple spots there. Harrison gets through safely as well. We'll restart now from the 8th position. Mike Harrison in 9th, right behind us. Race leader appears to be Nick Hoffman with Jimmy Owens to his outside. Green flag gets back out. Got to be real careful on these restarts as you go through turns 1 and 2 because you can slide up and just tag someone's left rear and spin them out unbeknownst or just without any real effort. So you just got to be careful. You know, really not even on the restarts, just every lap. Just got to be careful. But we're trying to work to the inside of Mike McKinney, the Magic Man himself. We're not able to do so just yet. We'll maintain the 8th position now as we'll come around to complete lap 10. 40 laps to go. 40 laps to go, and Mike Harrison has dropped a few spots on the restart. I don't see him behind us. I mean, I do see him, but I don't see him on the leaderboard. We're riding in 8th position here. Nick Hoffman, your current race leader. Mike McKinney, Jamie Lomax, the 2 cars directly in front of us for position as Michael Altobelli Jr. looks to the inside to try to grab a spot on us there. Is he going to be able to do so? No. We're going to go to the outside, and Mike McKinney off of turn number 2, try to grab the 7th position, going the long way around. We're not able to do so. Altobelli's going to have a good run into turn number 1. We're going to let him have the spot, so we're going to do a little crisscross applesauce and grab the spot right back. And we'll hold now. Oh boy, he's going to try to nudge us out of the way. Heavy contact with Lomax and McKinney right in front of us. Lomax is going to go top shelf after having contact there with McKinney. We'll make a little contact with Lomax. Lomax appears to be damaged. We're now riding in 7th at the line, but Altobelli wants it. Lomax now not making any friends out here, being real aggressive on those corners. Oh boy, almost got into him there. Mike Harrison now right back behind us. Riding in 10th as we are now back in the 9th position as we work lap 17. Nick Hoffman still your race leader as we come around to complete lap 17. Car just doesn't really seem planted in the track the way I would like it, but it doesn't seem to be hurting us too terribly much. As long as we finish either A in the top 10 or B in front of Mike Harrison, that's really all that matters. Both of those would be ideal, and that is where we are at right now, a full 1 second ahead of Mike Harrison right now. As we've got 3 cars going for 1 piece of real estate. I think it's 4 cars now because Derek Loesch up there is for position, I believe. Maybe he is not. He is not for position. I apologize on that. Oh boy, that's heavy contact with the outside wall down the front straightaway. We're going to grab a little bit of body damage with that, a little bit of aerodynamics damage. Shouldn't be too bad. It's only 2%. We'll come around now, complete lap number 21 of 50, 29 to go. 29 laps to go. It'll be 28 this time by as we are quickly approaching the halfway point in this showcase event. Field fairly strung out right now to run about single files you can get right now. Altobelli Jr. in front of us, Mike McKinney in front of him, 8th and 7th respectively. We ride in position number 9. Remember, we started 8th after finishing 8th in the qualified dash. Not a bad result for us. Remember, we qualified 22nd as Altobelli and McKinney get together at the start-finish line and get all sorts of load and slowed. We're going to look to the inside of McKinney now down the back stretch into turn number 3. Oh, we're real tight on entry of 3. We'll get to the inside of the Magic Man, give us P8 now on Mike McKinney, but he's going to try to fight back and grab that spot right back. He's not going to be happy with Altobelli after that one. McKinney now to the bottom of us off of 4, not going to have the run. He'll settle back behind us there. Now through 1 and 2, still no run there. We'll pull ahead of him a little bit more through the back stretch and into turn 3 once again. We'll go a little bit lower this time, and we are now on the back half of this one. As unbeknownst to me, we have surpassed the halfway point in this one. We're now working lap 28 of 50. 28 laps complete, 22 to go. Race has been slowed by one caution? Two? One or two cautions, can't remember. But we ride in the 8th position, right where we started, plus or minus 0 on our starting position right now. Approaching the 22nd running car of Adam Stricker, who is a lap down at the moment. Go ahead and navigate around him as we get through turns 1 and 2. Slide up in front of Stricker. Put a little bit of a buffer between ourselves and Mike McKinney riding in 9th. A little high for us there through 3 and 4. McKinney going to try to make a move. Not able to do so. Not close enough just yet. 19 laps remain. Derek Loesch. Oh boy, all I had to go to the letter jump out. That was a terrible corner for us there. Got on the brakes a little too hard. And that's going to give McKinney an opportunity to try to make a move through 1 and 2. Doesn't have the run. Through 3 and 4 this time. We'll do a little better. Oh, Tyson Blood. It's all sorts of wibbly wobbly, bibbly bobbly off the nose of Michael Altabelli Jr. But we stay green, and now we're going to yeet that traffic cone into the stratosphere. Oh boy! We got into the inside wall. Caution is out. Ooh, okay. Caution is out as the leader was approaching quickly. So we are now the last car in the lead lap, so we can finish no worse than 9th. Let's see how we do here. Green flag is back out as we now got heavy damage apparently on the front end of our vehicular. Let's go ahead and check it out here. Oh yeah, major damage. But we're still going to be able to get by Mike McKinney for the 8th position. Remember, we are still on the lead lap. There are only 9 cars on the lead lap as we work lap 38. Trying now to look to the inside of 7th place running Trent Young. Not going to be able to make that pass stick at all. Mike McKinney, the only car behind us that can pass us for position. So if anybody else gets close, I might just let him go unless I can see McKinney real close to them. 11 laps to go this time by. Mike Harrison now looking to our inside. Like I said, we might just... Oh, heavy contact. A couple cars up in front of us. They're all stacking up. Caution is back out. Caution back out on the speedway. Not sure who was involved with that. It looked like Altabelli. We shall see. We'll have a restart here with less than 10 laps to go. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We restart from the 8th position here. We're going to drop to the bottom. Drop it low, girls. See if anybody up in front of us is a little slow after that pinball effect happened in front of us. Our car is very tight on corner entry. We're going to have to compensate for that by changing how we get into the corners, but hopefully that doesn't allow Mike McKinney to get past us as we come around to complete lap 43, 7 to go. We've been able to fix our corner entry quite substantially and help alleviate a lot of that tight feeling, but it is still affecting us, especially when we get real close to the car in front of us. I'm not saying it's an aero thing. I'm saying it's I need to be able to turn the car better in order to get around the 7th place running Altabelli Jr. 5 laps to go this time by, 5 to go. Remember, Mike McKinney, the only car behind us that can pass us for position, so not really any concern from us there. He has the car directly behind us now, so there is that. So don't really have to worry about anything else there. 4 laps to go, I'm sorry. It'll be 3 to go this time by. McKinney trying his everything to get by us. We'll see if the rest of the field in front of us is able to stay clean. And that was very close to hitting the inside wall there. 2 laps to go. McKinney's we're going to have a car go around in front of us. Jimmy Owens goes around in front of us. Altabelli gets collected. This should be interesting because that was some pretty heavy damage with Altabelli there. We'll restart again in the 8th position. See if we can hold on or maybe improve our positioning here. Ready to go. Green flag is back out. Two laps to go. Boy, dang it. Boy, howdy. That, I kind of just threw that one away. I think we can get by Jimmy Owens if we put together a decent lap here, but all these, okay, well, all these other, whatever. Well, he's right there, so we're still running in 9th, so can't really be that upset. We'll finish in 9th. Okay. Not a bad effort for us there. We'll finish in front of Mike Harrison, so that is definitely important. Getting the win, Nick Kaufman, grabbing another one here in this episode. Michael Ledford finishes a solid 2nd place. Jamie Lomax 3rd. Trent Young in 4th. And Michael Altabilly Jr. will round out the top 5 here at Weed Sport. All right, all wrapped up here at the Weed Sport Speedway UMP Modified Showcase. We finished in the 9th position, started 8th, so we did lose 1 position, but that's okay. We qualified 22nd to start the 9th, so not that upset. Mike Harrison did finish behind us in the 12th position, 1 lap down, mind you. So we did gain a few points on him there. It is now a 72-point lead for us, both of us with 8 wins on the season too. So Nick Kaufman picking up his 4th win of the season here at the Weed Sports Showcase. So let's head to the payout window, grab our earnings, 25,953, 14,850, 54,196, and 466. It's going to give us a grand total of $95,465. Let's now pack everything up, head back to the race shop, check out our new sponsor, and head and see what's up next. All right, all done at Weed Sport. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Oh, start burping there. Don't want to burp into the microphone. Finished 9th at Weed Sport in the showcase. MSD receives requests to drop Greg Osmond. We are committed to Greg Osmond. Takes more than a few unreasonable demands from other drivers and such a successful partnership, commented company spokesperson. Okay. That's the first time I've seen that. Wow. Okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. So, all right. I-55 is up next. And Hoosier, well, I mean, we're going to end it anyway. So that's a heck of a signing bonus there from Hoosier at $32,000. So we'll get Hoosier signed and get ready for what's next. All right, Hoosier Tire is now our primary sponsor, so we'll have to get the car rewrapped before the next episode. We are currently the points leader by 72 points over itchy Mike Harrison, so definitely having a good run here. So originally I had planned on running through the rest of these races all in one video, but I think we're going to split them up. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do so. What I think we're going to do is for our next video, we'll run through I-55. That'll be a members only exclusive. We raced I-55 was our first showcase race of this episode, or this first season. Jeez. So that'll be members only. Then we'll head to Charlotte, the dirt track at Charlotte to be specific, and then Old Mill. Those will be regular viewing. And then we'll go to Lincoln and Lernerville for members only. And then we'll end the next episode at Sawtooth before we then end the whole season at Texas, Charlotte, and Volusia. Charlotte being a members only video or race because we literally will have raced it like the very previous day. So the next video will have 3 races. The video after that will only have 2 for regular channel viewers. So that's just to try to help me split it up because we got to get our real race cars ready to go for this coming weekend and some of the big races coming up here. So that is the plan here, but that's going to do it for us here today. Episode 130 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.